Wedding invitation wording, solving +1 dilemmas. Have you ever found yourself wondering how to handle +1 invitations for your wedding? This is a common challenge that many couples face during their planning process. It ties closely to managing your guest list and sticking to your budget. A +1 means inviting an additional guest along with the main invitee, often a date or a close friend. First, it is essential to decide who gets a +1. Generally, you might consider extending this option to single guests in serious relationships. This is especially important if you do not know their partner well. Out-of-town guests can also be included, as they may not know many other attendees and would appreciate the company. Additionally, older guests who might need assistance or companionship are good candidates for a +1. However, you are not required to offer +1s to everyone. Being selective can help you manage your guest list size and keep your budget in check. When it comes to the wording on your invitations, there are several clear approaches. On the outer envelope, write only the invited guest's full name. Avoid using "and guest" to keep the invitation personal. On the inner envelope or the invitation card itself, you can include phrases like "and guest" or "you are invited to bring a guest" to indicate the +1 option. If you do not know the +1's name, you can address the outer envelope as Mr. Smith and guest. This allows you to update seating arrangements later once the guest confirms their +1. It is best to avoid printing notes on the invitation that explain the +1 situation. The wording should be clear and elegant on its own. If you know the +1's name in advance, both names can appear on the outer and inner envelopes. This adds a personal touch and avoids any confusion. From an etiquette standpoint, guests should not assume they can bring a +1 unless it is explicitly stated. If a +1 is invited, the guest should not swap the named +1 for someone else without informing the couple. In summary, solving +1 dilemmas involves clear communication through your invitation wording. Thoughtfully selecting who receives a +1 can help balance guest comfort with budget and space constraints. By using precise addressing and wording, you can avoid confusion and ensure that your guests understand their invitation status.